Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Oh, that's me. I thought a chainsaw started outside and it was literally my foot. This weekend, I'm doing Dallas as a tourist. I decided I was going to spend a lot more time traveling, and I can't always wait on people, so I need to get comfortable with the idea of solo travel. To get myself comfortable, I decided to do Dallas as a tourist because I'm from Dallas, and I feel comfortable here. So I was like, if I'm gonna test the waters, I might as well do it in my own city, might as well do all of my favorite things in my own city, and that's what we're doing this weekend.
Driving around downtown is kind of fun, but the parking is awful. I never want to park downtown.
But what a very weird and morbid thing that our number one attraction is the Dealey Plaza where JFK got assassinated. So weird.
So I did stop into the little JFK gift shop. I didn't go to the depository just because it was money. But the main thing is there's an X. You can kind of see right there where he was assassinated. I wish I could have shown more of my actual boot fitting in here because it was so much fun, weirdly. But I got awkward and embarrassed because I was the only one in there actually shopping, so I couldn't do it. Here is my outfit. I also have a coat and coat check because it is rainy. Wearing tennis shoes. I thought it looked like urban-y comfy, like a classic chic comfy. That's what we're going with today. The museum was so nostalgic going back through. It just reminded me of field trips, and there were a lot of field trips in there, and I want to mention this one story. So this painting of this iceberg, there was a group of children there, and the teacher asked, "What is so scary about this iceberg?" And one kid literally said, "Global warming," and I was like, wow, good job, education. Tex-Mex was on my list, and when I saw these little food trucks I had forgotten about across the street, I definitely stopped in and got myself some tacos that were very good.
Yum, yum, yum. I want to stop at one or two vintage stores since I'm in the area. I've been to both of these once before, but I haven't been able to go in a long time.
So I didn't really take any footage inside the stores. I think I had planned to by taking this outside footage, and then when I got in, I just got too awkward, or I got caught up looking at vintage antiques and clothes and whatnot. So maybe I'll do a video for Dallas Vintage one day.
I went to get coffee at a new coffee place, but I passed this place called Azúcar, which is ice cream. It's really good. It's melting very fast because I decided to be extra and take a picture back behind. They had this really pretty wall and there was nobody there, and I was like, if you're alone on this trip, you don't need a picture, but I wanted a picture. It was a good whatever. I was like, just do it, just take two pictures, no problem. Well, anyways, as soon as I set up the tripod, 50 people show up. Not 50, but this one guy there, and then he starts loudly talking on his cell phone about how extra people are, which I know that I am being extra and I hate myself for it, but at the same time, you don't need to loudly talk about me 10 feet away from me. I don't know, it was the most awkward thing ever. What I realized through this solo travel is that it's really hard. I don't know, it's such a weird, you're alone and yet or surrounded by people. So while I've had a great day, it's felt I don't know, not lonely. I feel like people are judging me for being alone. I feel like the couples at the museum or the groups of friends at the museum look at me and are like, oh, she's alone. Here comes someone to ruin my day. Someone pulled up next to me just watching this sad girl eat her ice cream alone in the car. I feel like we're not used to seeing people alone, So when you spot someone alone, you're like curious naturally. And it doesn't need to be like a negative judgment, but naturally people are like, oh, I wonder what she's doing. Oh, why is she here? I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head. I mean, I need to get over it though.
I have been wanting to stay in a tiny house for the longest time. So I knew that when I booked my own little personal house around Dallas, I definitely wanted to stay in a tiny home, and this one was really close to a lot of the things downtown. It was like having a new experience. I have been one of those people obsessed, I feel like everybody is, but obsessed with tiny homes, and this was my chance to stay in one realistically rather than actually getting one, because that will probably never happen.
I made it. So I did a little bit of shopping and now I'm at my Airbnb. It's about almost 4 p.m. So I'm gonna kind of like hang out here, get acquainted, as they say. I'm kind of excited. I think that I'm gonna get up the courage to go try sunset, even though it might just be fog, but I'm gonna go try sunset at the Belmont Hotel or Trinity Groves, not sure. I might just get like a cocktail, and then I might pick up some vegan dinner, come back here, and live my life. The hotel didn't let me in. I mean, I didn't ask, but it was all closed off. There was no parking. I would have had to gone into the lobby, and then that felt like a weird situation, and I want to ask for a drink like I'm an adult, but I'm not an adult. I am an adult, but I'm not really an adult. Do you know what I mean? So anyways, I scrambled. I knew Trinity Groves had a pretty good view, but all of the restaurants are first story. But nearby is the Trinity Grove Skyline Trail, and it doesn't look too bad, but we're gonna check it out, and this is our last minute scramble. Whoa, here we are. We did it, a sunset. Everyone can watch.
Hi, editing Alicia real quick here. I wanted to put a little interjector because I forgot to tell you guys what I did that night. I guess I didn't film anymore. It was really dark and I was doing nothing. Basically, I had a vegan bacon burger, which was really good. Think about it right now. I was like, I remember back then I promised myself I was going to have more of that Spiral Diner. That's where I went. I haven't, so I'm thinking about that right now. I'm like, oh, I gotta get a bacon burger. I don't know. Anyways, and then I watched The Craft, of all things, which was great. I'd never seen him before, but weird choice. Great night.
I also wanted to show you guys real quick what I got yesterday at that one vintage store before we do more shopping today. Let me show you this. So they did give me a plastic bag, but to be fair, it wasn't their fault. They just didn't know. I got a vintage Dooney and Burke for $20, and mostly I just needed a wallet really badly, and this one had a lot of this and a pen. Like, are you kidding me? Why would you come with a pen? I need that. So pretty excited about that because I've just been putting all my junk in a janky tiny wallet that I can't get my cards out of because there's like 50 in a spot for 3. Literally all I have to do today is shop because Hike was stolen from the rain. Discovery Gardens, it's just getting worse. I'm not going to make it to those gardens. The farmer's market, I mean, that's not the rain. That's probably the poor planning on my part. Am I just going to shop today? What a terrible... For anyone watching this, they're probably like, I never want to travel to Dallas, which I get it, but we do have more than this. I'm just being a cheapo. And a lot of it is outdoor. We're an outdoorsy people. Is that true? That's not even true. We're a eat and drink and be merry. Nature was taken from us. Nature was taken from us cruelly. Cruelly. So I think we're calling it quits. I did get a little chai tea latte oat milk from Toasted, and that's pretty good. And my friend just texted me and said that there's a tornado warning. So I think we're done. Alright, I'm gonna end the video there. Is this how you end vlogs? Do you need intro outros for vlogs? Good Lord, someone help me. Someone tell me what I'm doing wrong here. So I'm gonna end the day there. Is it just shopping? If today was all shopping, I'm so sorry. It means I couldn't find vegetarian barbecue. It means I couldn't stop the rain. But you know what? Dallas is pretty much just eating and drinking, which are very social activities. This is solo female travel. So with the rain included, that means the hikes that there are out. There are out. And on a related note, stay tuned because I am going to do the best trails around Dallas because normally I do a lot more hiking. But I decided, you know what? It's raining, not into it. We can do that a different time. Because that's the luxury of doing a tourist in your home city. Anyways, I hope you guys had fun. Come on back. Subscribe below. Turn on bell notifications if you want. Honestly, not necessary. I don't use them. I know that's not good for like my page or whatever, but who uses them? You know what I mean? I don't know. So anyways, you can find all of my info below. I hope you had some fun in the rain.